Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Bastion, and last time we checked out Point Lemaine and got the new army carbine weapon. We got some interesting information about Zulf from a letter that we gave to Rux and to Zia. However, I actually don't think we used the monument yet.
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Alright, and so that means make an upgrade to something here, either the foundation. I just don't remember what upgrading this place does, because it seems kind of odd. How, I mean, what? Would you have access to a third weapon? An additional bonus power? Seems a little hard to get what that might entail. Whereas I think we were talking about maybe the memorial might make sense, because that would mean we'd get potentially access to other challenges that can give us additional monies, so that could be useful. Why don't we go that route?
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
So let's see. That means, yes, not only do we have more options, we might even have one that we completed. Overcome Trial of the Gods, survive a trip to who knows where with at least one shrine activated. Yeah.
The faith. Mother, this one's for you.
So that's interesting, because we did this, we completed it, before we actually unlocked this upgraded memorial.
I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own.
But then again, we still have monies for it, so that's pretty nice. Okay, in terms of what we'd like to equip, I mean, I do like the Fang Repeater, but combining two ranged weapons together might not be the way to go here. I mean, something to be said for using the army carbine since we just got it, so maybe we stick with this for now, even if I probably do still prefer the Fang Repeater. So let's swap this out for a melee or slightly different weapon of some variety, like the War Machete. Might make a lot of sense given how the big downside of the carbine is that it is so slow. Okay, so we'll go for that. And then, have we seen if we can upgrade the army carbine? I don't think we have, because we have a couple of upgrade resources here. If not, potential to do more. Let's see. Bullets cause knockback, elite military modifications, designed to improve stopping power, or plus 30% speed while aiming, tactical modifications designed to enhance handling and mobility. I mean, as I was saying, the weakness is that it's just so slow. Or at least if you fire it quickly, then your accuracy is going to be horrendous. And so you just kind of hope that you're not going to get overrun by enemies. And so maybe if you can knock them back, that buys you a little more time. You're still probably going to have to fire this with less than ideal accuracy. So, I mean, yeah. Maybe we do go that route.
That's the way to make every shot count.
Still not sure it's going to make up that much for its greatest weakness, which probably be aiming faster. Plus 35% damage is nice. A heavy alloy barrel offering superior muzzle velocity, ideal for use against sturdy targets. Yeah, it didn't seem like damage was the biggest issue. It seemed like the biggest issue was aiming quickly enough, like 50% aiming speed. I like that a lot. A light yet sturdy barrel built to enhance the user's ability to quickly line up a target. So, I mean, in part, I think, depends on what kind of enemy you're going up against. Because, at least against basic enemies, we seem to have enough damage where if we were hitting them, we were taking them out in one, maybe two hits. Maybe if you're talking about a really big enemy, you're not taking them out. You're probably not going to take them out in one hit. That much is for certain. But, maybe, you know, if enemies are quite literally big enough and they're right in front of you, then you may not need to get perfectly precise accuracy because the target is big enough that you can cut the aiming a little bit short and still be pretty confident that you're going to land a hit. But I think
even the army never issued carbines in such fine shape.
I think the aiming speed is just going to be much more well-rounded. We could even see, now that we've just picked up a lot more monies, is there an upgrade here, or an upgrade material at the Lost and Found we can pick up? For this weapon, I don't think so. So I guess we'll stick with this as is. And then the machete will make up for, again, the faster than it was previously, but still, presumably, fairly slow charge up and aiming speed.
The shards are getting harder to find.
Okay. So, out of curiosity, do we have a training ground for the carbine? We do. So we could give that a shot. Alternatively, there's the Colford Cauldron, where there's a shard detected. Here it simmers in this unstable area, which once pierced the heart of the world. That sounds very dramatic. Perhaps first we try this out and see if we can manage to get one more upgrade material, make the army carbine a little bit stronger for when we go in here. So let's give it a try. And we'll see if the upgrades that we chose, if those happen to be the right choice for this type of challenge or not.
Caelondia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill. The Triggers believed they were nothing without their rifles.
Okay. Destroy targets quickly. Sure.
Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Caelondian army carbine.
Where to next? Over here? Where? I didn't see where the next target was. Where is the current? Oh, do we have to destroy these plants too? Oh, really? They're not targets.
You had to take care of the steady
Okay, well, so needless to say,
shot.
that's probably gonna hurt our time
to
quite a
modify
bit.
their guns however they chose.
Yeah, we did not even get the first prize.
So the Triggers spiced
What?
things
Nor
up.
are we done yet. What? Okay, so I officially we are throwing this one, it seems. But we're getting information
Takes time to be a fair
about what we need
shot.
to do at the very least.
Go figure.
Somehow we got this. We did not deserve it. 53 seconds. Somehow we almost got to the point where we could do the second prize. I mean, we've got to try this again then. If we can get this, then we could hop back to town and make one more upgrade, but I don't even think that's necessary. 3 seconds when we... I mean, how much time did we spend going, where's the next enemy? Did we need to destroy this? I was looking for an actual target, but it turned out no. Destroying those plants is something you're supposed to do. So, well... Just give us another shot here.
If you want to master the art of the firearm, then the place to go is Trigger Hill.
And yes, the quick recharge, or rather the quick aiming speed, very nice. Very useful.
Sometimes you had to shoot from the hip.
Yeah,
They had to keep
maybe.
moving to avoid getting burned.
Although, we got the quick charge-up time. May not be necessary after all.
Kid blows through that course like...
Because there you have it. Nice. And I think I was saying this before, but since we did have to technically start a new game in order to retry the Queen Anne fight, I did do a new game, and in doing so, tried to rerun all the challenges that we had done before, except some of them I did a little better than we did previously, some of them might not have done quite as well, but there were a few that I did get fully completed. This might be the first time that we've actually done it in a video, though, so you get the little extra musical tune to it, and it makes it feel a little more exciting. We get the bow upgrade material, I believe is what that is, as well as, I believe this is always the case, except for the shield challenge, where for the third and final prize, you get a new ability for the weapon in question. So, in this case, we can't even use it when we're at this challenge right here, but we can read about it once we head back to town, so...
The hill's quite a bit steeper now that the calamity's had its way.
We'll roll off, and then we'll head back to town.
The Caelondian army would have recruited him in a flash.
Well, there you see it. I mean, he did not even need that third upgrade. So we could afford it now, and since we are, I think, still planning on using the carbine for the next shard, we might as well invest in it a bit here, because I think we still have the monies to make it happen. So we can either do crit chance or faster reload. So that was perhaps the trickiest thing just with that challenge right there, was the aiming speed became much, much faster. Very noticeable. I mean, 50% is obviously a huge number for that. But then there was still a fairly long reload animation. So an experimental firing chamber designed to disperse excess heat and reduce downtime, I think would be very nice. I think between these two things, collectively, might account for the carbine's greatest weakness. Not fully emphasizing its greatest strength, its damage. So again, you know, a case could be made for going the other route, but
no longer a weapon.
I do like this.
It's a precision instrument.
Exactly. Making it more of a precision instrument. At least based on what we saw from that challenge right there, I am definitely a fan of making it fire faster. So, that is once you get all three components, all three rewards of a challenge done, then it just gives you the red star like this. And so that's why for some of the other challenges, like the bow, I got the red star. I think I did that one in between videos when I was restarting the game. So that's why I don't think we saw that. But I think there were one or two others. Oh, we did get the... I think we got the musket even when we were recording. So there is still that. Okay. So yeah, that might be our second time on video doing all three of the rewards in one of those challenges. Let's actually, before I forget, thud back over here, but take a look at what that actual ability does and see if it's something we're going to want to use. Because I do really like the trip mine, but Trigger Blitz is a fast, decisive shot aimed at the target's vitals. The army's triggers use this skill in desperate times to decide battles in their favor. Okay, sounds like one really big high damage shot. I'm not sure if this can only hit one enemy or if it can hit multiple. I mean, that is one of the things I really like about the trip mine, is that if you're getting rushed down by enemies, you drop this down and it can take out numerous enemies. And since they're usually following right behind you, it's pretty easy to have it hit them. It doesn't require much stopping, thinking, aiming, or anything like that, which can make it a little bit tougher at times. You know, take like the sneaky decoy, for example. Doesn't even deal damage directly, is purely a setup move, which in some niche situations may be nice, but in other occasions is just gonna be nowhere near as useful as just completely wiping out a group of people with the trip mine. So I think I'm still gonna stick with that.
Machete and carbine still go well together, just like in the war.
Okay, so let's head out. And now let's take a look at Colford Cauldron, which we were checking out before. It is the unstable area where, once pierced the heart of the world, we're expecting to find the shard here.
Not everything blew up in the Calamity.
Oh?
Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago.
This blows up, does it not? Okay, and it actually gives us experience. I did not realize. Is it technically an enemy? I
They
see
say
you.
it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock.
So there's a good example of an enemy that I think would be fairly difficult with the carbine. Ooh, power shot, you say? Yep, there are definitely more of them. Wait for it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can still damage you just a tiny bit. Hello? Yeah, I mean, power shot. Still capable of not outright destroying them, but seemingly dealing a decent chunk of damage. And if those things explode on them, that might help as well. And I'm pretty sure they have very little HP. These enemies, just that they take almost no damage when they're closing off their eyeballs like
If
that.
you wanted to survive something like that, You had to learn to adapt.
What is this thing shooting at us right now? That. There's really any fast enemy, I think, is not a friend of the carbine. Yes, should definitely help that we made it faster, without a doubt. But as you saw there, still, no, we can't shoot those. Oh, I guess that's what I was trying to aim at. Oh, there is an enemy over there. Okay, I mean, I was trying to get rid of these because they do still give us experience. More of these guys, okay.
So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too.
Blow you up like that? Sort of, a bit. I know you're here. These guys. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. So little room to maneuver here. Oh, this. I remember those.
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this.
But yes, but can you guys pop up? You know, just destroy all these bones and get some monies for it. As one does. As one does. Just wish we could destroy these dudes hanging out here. Before they actually pop up right on top of us.
As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron.
Oh! What do we have here? Because we have...
That learning led to some interesting inventions.
the fire bellows. A new weapon.
The raw power of the world fell right into our hands.
One that is, well, a bit of a flamethrower, you see. Ow. Yep. Can we get out of this thing? With you? It does appear as though perhaps it is not the greatest strength of this weapon to break out of this thing. Maybe we just destroy you first? There we go. Okay. We perhaps found its weakness. But what it is good at, burning through this stuff. That much is for sure.
Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction.
I mean, yes. You're not wrong. Can't tell if this is a bonus location, I think. Oh! Because there's definitely an item over there. So we can now range those big things, it seemed like. I would like to hit those guys over there, but you're not locking on. There we go. Or not. Or not. This is what I was seeing. Something heavy is a hammer upgrade.
For the natural curiosity, can you?
So it does need to reload after you use it for a bit. You can see our ammo, if you will, in the bottom right corner. So it looks like whenever you're not using it, it charges back up. So you don't need to go through a full-blown reloading animation unless you actually blow through all of your ammo. Over here we left? No? I think we're good. We might want to heal again, because we took a little more damage than we would have liked. Really nice for getting rid of the obstacles. Excuse me? What was that hit us?
Sure, we dusted all
I hate these guys, though.
Secrets out here.
I hate these guys so much. I think we go Army Carbine as an opener, and as it goes in on us like this. Oh, look at that damage. Let's see. Can we add you guys from a distance like that? Yes, we can. Wow. worked pretty well.
But we discovered other things.
Less so that
better
time.
off not knowing.
Ooh, that was kind of nasty. Wait for it. Wait for it.
The unforgiven scent of sulfurous dirt.
You're not wrong, but also can it just go away? Nice. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, these guys are definitely gonna start trying to attack us. No, you're gonna stop approaching or stop advancing on us and close off as soon as we actually start aiming at you, but also we can just like destroy this real quick. Yeah, it's probably a really good weapon against these guys as well. But you know, all the grenades dropping on us simultaneously is not really what I want right now.
They're so hot it sticks to your lungs.
Ooh, and also an enemy over there. I totally did not see. Wait for it. Oh, that was supposed to be this. Somebody was shooting at us from afar. That might be them. I'm not sure what we're locking onto. Patience, grasshopper. Oh, we might have destroyed whatever it was. Oh, there's this though. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. Okay, now for you. No, oh, I guess it's no fair damage. Second I thought it's gonna take us a bunch of hits to take you out. Oh, there's more though. There's more though. Yeah, look, it'll help us destroy the obstacles. All the terrain. Help us get monies. Look at that. There's something cathartic about it. Ooh, that was not bad. And a pecker nest. I mean, yes, I would like to take that. Let's loot first, just because that certainly seems like the kind of thing that would get some attention from peckers. Oh yeah, if we block that, we can take damage. All the more reason for us to be more aggressive taking it out before we advance on it. Looks like there is, yeah, a spot where we can switch weapons if we would like to, as is usually the case whenever we get a new weapon. You have a little bit of time to try it out, and then if you don't like it, you usually find there's a place where you can switch out relatively soon thereafter if you feel like you must switch.
Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash.
Okay, it's another one of these guys. We did find, previously, that opening with this, and following with this, was quite effective. Even get a health tonic back. Very grateful for. Oh, this doesn't look good. Something pointy.
We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
So another upgrade material. Here is a place where we can switch things out if we would like to do that. But also, just looking to get some more monies. It's actually a whole lot. It is actually kind of a whole lot. I think this is kind of an okay combo, to tell you the truth, because the flamethrower functions pretty similar to, at least serves a similar role to the role that, that still hit us, to the role that melee weapons would usually serve. And that it's quick firing, close range. That is the key thing we're trying to make up for, since the carbine's not so great at that. Come on, go down. More bad guys?
Is inhospitable.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
But still, we pressed on.
No! No, it went away. I'm surprised how much the carbine is able to hit these quick guys. Ooh, I faced the wrong way. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, you would think those would be quick enough, but the carbine just would not shoot fast enough. Oh, hello. One-shot those guys. It's also quite nice. What else? Over here? I see you, little bone. You can't fool me. You can't hide. You two. You two. We must get all of the loots. I saw that. I saw that.
After all, when we look down inside Colford Cauldron.
Yes? What happened? Anything there? Nope.
Look down through all the smoke and flames.
Hey guys! Oh, I did not see you at first. There's definitely another one over there. Also, these guys are obviously gonna spawn right on top of us.
In there, the heart of the world. The
What?
heart now laid bare by the calamity.
No way, projectile! I do really like one-shotting those. Oh, we are totally gonna have to make our way back through here. Past all these guys, aren't we? Aren't we?
We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Jocelyn Bog.
Good thing we got a good way to take care of him. This would be another time when, oh, jumping off the edge would be good. No. Where, throwing our trip mine down there. Probably be a very effective option, but it just doesn't really
Kid's
seem
thinking
necessary.
he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him.
Did it? Don't think there's any way we're getting that. Don't think. One moment.
Sure, it ain't the most convenient path.
Ooh, yep, you still got me. Ooh, that's nasty. Also, I did not even intend to do that.
Biggest stink guy he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side.
Might have missed out on a tiny bit there. For that reason, but oh, you are still alive. For some reason, I did not think you were.
Nibble on a school day.
Oh, we just missed out on a little bit of monies from one enemy, one of the birds, big bird, and then one of the sort of turret-like plants. I think those were the only things that we missed. I hope those are the only things we missed. Well, there is the bird. Then again, they are my least favorite enemy in the entire game, so can't exactly say that I missed it. Is that destructible? These guys? They are. Ooh. So many things to destroy. These guys gonna come out and fight us as well? Ow, yes. Yes, they are. Oh, wow, we are in a lot of hurt right now. I'll just die to just walking into one of those things. I mean, honestly, we're close enough that it's possible. I think we're almost out.
The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell.
Or maybe it is worth healing. Oh, yep. Oh, dear.
Best
Oh,
to
dear.
keep out of the cauldron.
Okay. I keep on falling off the edge. Like a silly Billy. I almost jumped off there as well. And we are out of healing potions for what it's worth. Please go away. Also, there's a healing potion right on you.
Kid don't shed any tears for him, though.
And heal. And heal. We also have that. Oh, hold on. Clever. I see what you did there. Very clever. Building a wall. It's okay, we'll be there before too long. Is that the way out? Is this the way out? It's like, this is the way out.
With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city.
Alright, I think this is our way out.
But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it.
What?
It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Excuse me? What happened? And we can ask Zia about the pecker nest. Ask Zia about the little nest from Colford Cauldron. You know if this egg's supposed to be making a muffled chirping sound.
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
Oh, okay. Another friend around here, and is that technically one of the bigger or one of the smaller birds? I think it's one of the smaller ones. To be honest, as I said, the bigger ones can be quite a nuisance to go up against, but we're assembling quite the menagerie around here.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
Oh. Okay. Well, that may even be a new iteration of challenge, similar to the pipe. So maybe we'll check that out a little bit later. Let's also chat with Rux about the pecker nest. So those birds can breed just about anywhere, can't they?
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
Yeah, I mean, there's our pecker that is potentially attacking our squirt. Not sure what I'm telling you to stop doing.
Gotta watch your fingers around that little guy.
Alright, well, of course, let's not forget to use this.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
Okay, and what are we looking to upgrade in that case? Not too many things remaining here. We go for the foundation, which might give us some more things we could purchase. And I think we may still have, especially after that previous mission, a fair bit of monies to put to work here. Otherwise, foundation, I was saying before, or rather the arsenal, upgrading that here. Say now, I don't remember what the upgrade for this spot does, and I have questions as to how effective that would be. Just don't really see that being a huge deal. So I think I'm leaning toward upgrading the Lost and Found here. The True Lost and Found. The True Lost and Found grants access to additional inventory, including new spirits. So let's go for it.
We need an awful big Lost and Found under the circumstances.
And it means we now have the Breaching Bullet, which is a new Army Carbine ability that we could purchase. Special bullet that lodges inside the target and explodes shortly thereafter. That sounds pretty cool. Some frowned on this device, but no one denied its effectiveness. Okay, so that's new. Another something pointy, which is for the pike. I think we also picked one of those up in the previous mission, so that's an option. Something fancy, which is the upgrade material for the Army Carbine. That is now available to us. As is a dueling pistol upgrade, something greasy. How much money? We do have a lot of money. So, you know, it might be worth picking that up. Oh, and also, something burnt, which is the upgrade material for the weapon that we just picked up. So, slab of burnstone, brown, or blown topside during the calamity. Really, you don't even, it still says for a certain weapon. We know what it is now. I'm fairly certain we know what it is now. Forge and Flame, already, it is highly resistant to heat. Then, in addition to that, did we have this before? Whale Ale? Or something wrong? Upgrade material for a certain weapon. That I don't think we know about. Link of unusual rock unseen prior to the calamity. It rides at the slightest touch, yet feels like bone, only heavier. That's a little grim. Bull brandy, this is new. 15% damage resistance. Sounds pretty nice. I do like the sound of that quite a bit. Raver Gimlet? 5% chance to turn zealous after defeating a foe, while zealous gain huge damage for 3 seconds. Very low chance of proccing it, but if it does happen, looks like that'd be very useful. Leech Aid, also new. Gain some health by striking foes. Side effect, minus 66% health tonic potency. So you can leech HP, but your healing from potions is much weaker. I mean, if you play well, if you're doing a lot of attacks, then this could be all the healing you need. Ender Mead. Gain some health by counter-blocking with the Bullhead Shield. Okay, so if you're focusing on counterattacks, this could be very effective as well. I think we've seen all this stuff. So, definitely some more interesting options. Some things that are perhaps a little more situational, their use cases, or take a little more skill to make them effective. But if they do work for you, then they could be extremely powerful. I feel like, let's take the Bull Brandy. That stands out to me, something you'd probably like to do. So let's throw that on. At the distillery. And I feel like, yeah, this is only active on full HP, which, I mean, I'd love to say we're on full HP fairly often, although there are times when we'll take a little bit of damage from something and then I'm not interested in using a potion for that because it's like, oh, you know, we're over-healing this instance. Is it really necessary? It doesn't feel like it. The fetching fizz is mostly just for convenience sake and does get us some monies that we would not otherwise be able to get. Critical hit chance when on low health, that might be even less likely for us to proc that. These are the types of things where I'd say, you know, the very unlikely to meet the condition for us to get the bonuses here. I mean, this one like shouldn't be that unlikely, but this one probably is. We're very likely to be healing once we get to 33% HP or less. So I think that's where we swap that out and instead go for just a simple, straightforward 15% damage resistance all the time. A vicious beverage brewed as an offering to Pith, known for promoting longevity and resistance to pain.
Bull brandy is thicker than paint. Makes your skin feel as tough as knife bark.
I suppose that makes sense. Well, anyways, I think this is a good place for us to wrap up here, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.